Good evening, everybody. So, our weekend's almost over. We've got a few hours left, so make the most of them. So, we're going to show you some jewelry. What better way than shop for the last few hours of Sunday, right? It's a slow and easy day, so you can just relax and sit back in your chair and shop from home. Tonight is our one and done night. So, everything we have here is the last one, and I cannot reorder these pieces. So, none of these are the ones that I can reorder. Once it's gone, it is gone. So make sure you get your sold and number in there as quickly as you can if you want it. We've got a variety of things. We've got some earrings, some long necklaces, and some short necklaces tonight. Hi, Marjorie. Good to see you. Hi, Marlo. Oh, I see you put a little snowman next to your good evening. So did you build a snowman? Now you got that song from Frozen in my head. Do you want to build a snowman? I want to build a snowman, but we haven't gotten any snow, so I guess we'll see. Hi, Helen. Good to see you. All right, to kick things off tonight, the one I'm wearing is one of our blockbusters. This is Scarfed for Attention. This is the one that is just one long chain. You can see it goes well over just about any blouse. I like wearing them under my V-necks because it hangs low enough. Also looks great with a sweater because it's a chunkier piece, so it looks great with a sweater. I think there's 7. It's either 5 or 7 different configurations that you can tie this in, and you can make up your own. You can also use it as a chain belt if you want to. So this is a very versatile piece. It comes with tassel earrings to match the little tassel on the bottom. I wore some of my gold hoops with it because I couldn't find my tassels, let's be honest. So number 1 is Scarfed for Attention in gold, the one I'm wearing. Hi, Shannon. Thanks for sharing. So, Marlo, how come you didn't make a snowman? You said you should have. It's not too late, right? The snow's still there. Are you still cold? Yeah, you have it in silver, Helen. I do too. I have it in silver and in the black metal. Hi, RG. Good to see you too. It's been a little while. All right, so first one is the one I'm wearing, Scarf for Attention in gold. That was number 1. Marla says it's too cold for her. I'm sorry. Too cold for me too. That's why I live here. Although sometimes it's still cold. Lately, though, I've been noticing we've been going out to do Amazon deliveries early in the morning. And when I'm moving, 27 doesn't feel all that bad. In fact, it keeps me cool. So, I'm hot-natured. I'm hot all the time. So that little bit of cool weather kind of helps me keep the temperature down. All right. So this is one and done night if anybody missed that. So each of these pieces is the last one. Like it. I cannot reorder these. Let's see. Our screen is looking a little yellow tonight. So these are hot pink. Just in case they look a little orange to you. Let me see if I can turn on my other light. Oh, sorry. Here. What in the world? All right. Everything's connected here. Oh, it always blinds me to begin with. There we go. Let's see if we can get a little... No. Light didn't help. Well, these are a bright hot pink. The color's a little bit better on Instagram than it is on Facebook, I guess because of the different cameras. So it is 3 layers. We have opaque and semi-transparent beads along with these faceted silver beads. The earrings are the opaque pink beads. I almost can't say that. Opaque pink. Who knew that was so hard to say? All right, top layer is right there at collar length. Second one laying just under the collar. Third one laying almost to mid-chest. Hi, Violet. Thanks for sharing. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right here above the bust. So that last one will be right here which means the other layers are going to come through right about here. So it'll take up most of that mid-chest space. So this one is Staycation All I Ever Wanted in pink, and it is number 2. So hopefully you can see it going across the bottom of your screen there. Everything is the last one of its kind tonight. So make sure you get your claims in quickly if you want the pieces. All right, next up, this is a longer necklace. It is called Fringe Flavor in Multi. I have to say that early so my daughter won't hate me because she's the one helping me tonight. Fringe Flavor in Multi. So this is the oil spill. You can see the front and back are slightly different color variations. So just like it would look if you spilled oil in your driveway and went out there and looked at it, that's the way these beads are colored. So we have the large oval right here, and then we have smaller oil spill beads on the bottom here. These are all hung on a black metal. The earrings, also those pear-shaped faceted beads in that oil spill. This is the length. So it is falling just beneath the bust in that upper chest. With the tassel, it's going down past mid-abdomen. With the 2-inch extension, going to be closer to the belly button when it's done. So this one is Fringe Flavor in Multi. It is number 3. Number 3. Move some stuff. Number 4. Number 4 is a pair of post earrings. So these are a longer post. They are in copper. This is shiny copper. And then our little petals at the bottom are iridescent, transparent pieces of acrylic. This is the length and size. So we have Keep Them in Suspense in copper. I actually have these and I really like mine. They are number 4 tonight. Let's see. Number 5. Number 5 is Oceanside Service in pink. Now your eyes are not deceiving you on this one. This is a slightly peachy pink. So a little bit more toward peach. So we have some chunky beads on the bottom. Have some round and donut shaped beads on this top layer. A simple silver chain in between. The earrings are the little donut shaped beads on that fishhook back. And those are cloudy beads. So they have little cloudy wisps of cloud or milky strands that go through them. So this one, that top one sitting at the collar. Last one sitting almost mid-chest with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit right here above the bust with that last layer. So this one is Oceanside Service. And this is the pink one. Again, that is a slightly peachy pink. Number 5. All right, let's get you ladies warmed up because it seems like Marlo needs it over there. She said her temps felt like minus 30s. Yep. That's just too cold. I know, Shannon, that's the limitations of really pictures or videos. Everything looks better in person. So it's hard to show the true beauty of a piece on a video or in a picture. We do the best we can, but most of them you're going to find are very much prettier in person. Hi, Becky. Good to see you tonight. So we're just getting ready to do our first survey question. Let's see. Let's find a good one. There's a good one. 5 answers. go with number 3. Name a type of business or a profession in which you might have to work over the holidays. So everybody else gets time off. Name a profession or a type of business where you might have to work over the holidays. There are no vacations. A nurse. Yep, medical profession. That was number 3. Anything medical. Nurse, medical, doctor. Yep, all those are exactly right. That was number 3. Hi, Ruth. Good to see you tonight. What else? So you've covered all the medical people. The police. Police was number 2. Violet says grocery store. So does Becky. Yeah, retail was number 1. So that would be a type of retail. So we've got retail, we've got the police, we've got the medical. Firefighters, that's a good idea. Restaurant. Well, I can tell you restaurant workers have to. Because I have to do that a lot of times. Mailman, yeah, that was number 4. Toll roads. Nope, not the toll roads. Surprisingly, not the restaurant either, but it didn't make the list. But it is true that we have to work over the holidays. Everybody gets tired of cooking for their family and they want to go out, So there's one more. Kind of related to the restaurant. One more. Not public transportation, but that's a good thought. Got to have that transportation, right? Doesn't matter what day it is. Delivery people. Delivery people is also true, although Amazon is closed Christmas Day. Airport. The delivery man. Oh, airport. You're thinking along the right track. The airport, the restaurant. What else might we have for somebody who's from out of town? Not a waitress. So all these people coming in from out of town, where are they going to go? Hotel. Yeah, that was the other one. The hotel industry. It's number 5. And they're super busy during holidays because nobody has that much room in their house that they can put up their whole family, right? So you get a bunch of people coming to visit, no place to put them. Hi, Nancy. Thanks for dropping by. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, we can move on to our next piece. This one is prismatic projection in red. So we have a red emerald cut rectangular stone in the center. We have the hematite in that marquee shape, and then the white rhinestones also in marquee shapes around that red stone. The earrings are the very fine, dainty tassels, which this chain is also very fine. So you can be careful with that one. This one is going to lay up pretty high, right around this area. So with the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit just underneath that collar. So it's not a super long necklace. It's a little bit more dainty. This one is prismatic projection in red, and it is going to be number 6. Number 6. Number 7, shiny copper. I love shiny copper. If any of you don't know yet, I love shiny copper. If you hang around for a little bit, you'll know. This is called warp speed in copper. So we have that beautiful shiny copper along with iridescent ovals. So those rhinestones are iridescent in there. We also have a few smaller white rhinestones in there. So this is kind of an abstract necklace. Suspended with the shiny copper chain. I don't know what I was thinking. The earrings are the white rhinestones to match the white ones in this setting. This is the length. So I'm going to start up kind of high. Yeah, isn't that kind of shiny copper pretty? And then it's going to go down to about just below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to be able to get it to mid-chest. So the bottom of it will hit mid-chest right here, which is going to bring this piece down to collar length. So this is Warp Speed in copper, and it is number 7. Love my shiny copper. That is something I never wore before paparazzi. I had not even considered wearing copper jewelry. I don't know why. I don't know if there just wasn't much in the stores when I looked or what the deal was. I used to always wear gold. And then silver became really popular and I started wearing silver. And I did that for several years and then learned about paparazzi and I fell in love with the shiny copper. And I love the rose gold too. It's not quite as colorful. Doesn't have quite as much color intensity as the shiny copper, but I do love it too. So these are rounded out in copper. This is antiqued copper. So we have the darker brown color, you know, like pennies that have been hanging around for a while. So they get a little antiquing on them. We have textured hoops. So 2 of them on each fish hook. This is the length and size. So we have rounded out in that antiqued copper, number 8. Number 9. For all our macrame lovers out there, I know we've got a few. This one is called Summery Sensations, but why restrict it to just the summer? So we have a macrame style necklace here. We have beads in those summery colors, fun, bright colors, blue, hot pink, and orange. Nice little cap on the bottom fringe. The earrings are a stack of those colors of beads, orange, hot pink, and blue. This is the length. So it does go down through that dropped waist. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to fall down even further into the lower belly area. So down in here somewhere. This is Summery Sensations in multi, and it is number 9. I want to get that caught on anything. Number 10. Oh, no, it's not. It's this one again, Shannon. It's Living on a Prairie. Living on a Prairie. So we have a teardrop-shaped crackle stone in that turquoise blue. Little rings holding it up. I want to call these hammered rings. I guess they kind of are. Hi, Nita. Good to see you. And then those same rings are the earrings. And now that song will be in my head for the rest of the night. Why do they have to do that to me? All right, this one is hanging at and below the collar, and you have it in white. So, but this piece is going to hang right up around your collarbones. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to be able to get it down about here. It's also going to give you some more room or space up in there. So this one is Living on a Prairie in blue. And it is number 10. All right, let's go ahead and ask our second survey question. This one has 4 answers. We're going to go with number 2. Name something that's described as precious. Something that's described as precious. So what do you think? Baby. Yep, children or family. Pets. Violet said kitten. Helen says her. Love was not on there. Jewelry. Not exactly the jewelry. Yeah, the stones that are in the jewelry. That was actually the answer. The stones that are in the jewelry. So that would be Shannon. That was the answer. Diamonds or jewels in the jewelry. One other thing, though. We've got pets. We've got our children in our family. We've got the precious gems. What else might be described as precious? Child. That would be in with our family. A love letter? Not a love letter. Something else precious to us. Pictures. Oh, that's a good thought. This one is a lot more important than that, though. Like way up there. In fact, it probably should have been further up the list. Time, not quite time. Memories. Life. Life was the other one. Life or our health. Life/health. That's how they have it. So our lives. Very precious to us. All right. Let's move on to the next one. It's one of those days. It's okay. It's Sunday. You don't have to be all here. That's the great part. This one is called The Princess Bridesmaid. Anybody seen The Dread Pirate Roberts or Wesley? So this is a Princess Bridesmaid. We have a pale blue pearly bead along with the creamy pearly beads and some transparent crystal type beads. 2 layers of those. The earrings are the creamy pearly beads. This is the length. So just at and below the collar, depending on the strand you're talking about, with the 2-inch extension, going to come down to almost mid-chest, but not quite there. So not quite a mid-chest necklace, but close. You could always add another extension. Like today, the necklace I had on was just on the verge where I kind of wanted to add an extension and kind of didn't. So I'll have to think about that next time I wear it. Just depends on which top you wear it with. So this is the Princess Bridesmaid. It is in blue, and it is going to be number 11. Number 11. Thank you. I think so too, Archie. I love that combination of colors. They've never made an ugly shade of blue yet. They do keep trying, though. I'll give them credit for that. They keep trying, but they haven't managed. All right, let me get these all turned the right way. This is called Gritty Go-Getter. It is in rose gold, which is a combination of the shiny copper and the gold, which gives it its unique color. 3 of these ovals are studded with white rhinestones. The other 2 are a hammered texture. The earrings are the white rhinestones as well. Let's put this on our model because she does it better than I do. There we go. So it's going to lay right above that collar. Helen wants it. It's Helen's. As soon as I said rose gold, it was over. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to lay down to here. So again, not quite center chest. It is Gritty Go-Getter in rose gold. You should have lots of upgrade earrings for it, at least, right, Helen? Number 12. Helen loves purple and rose gold. I don't blame her. I like those too. In fact, our next piece is purple, and I'm pretty sure you have these already. Western Fantasy in purple. So this is that semi-transparent stone. I told you reminds me a little bit of soapstone. They are in a kind of a medium purple color. And our frame here has the dot motif as well as linear textures going out from that center. This is all in a teardrop shape. This is the length and size. So these are a little larger earrings. So these are Western Fantasy. In purple, number 13. Rose gold and one and done gets you every time. So we have the perfect storm there, right? I'm trying to think which pendant you have, Becky. Oh, I can't remember. I have to think about that. You've stumped me. Look at that. I honestly can't think of that necklace. I'll have to look back. All right. And I used to know everything that everybody had. Now it's getting to be so much that I can't remember and long enough, back. All right. This is also a long necklace. This is Hidden Lagoon in multi. So this is Cracklestone as well in that turquoise, orange, and green colors. The silver fringe along the bottom. The earrings are the round blue Cracklestone. This is the length. So I can't remember your 2 years of purchases. Only the last, 6 months. I know. I'm failing. So this one goes all through the mid-abdomen, taking up all that area right there. Our tassel hangs down to around the belly button level. With the 2-inch extension, it gets really close to this dropped waist. So right down in here. This is Hidden Lagoon in multi. And it is going to be number 14. I really can't believe that I can't think of what necklace you have. Was it a really recent one? Why can't I think of that? All right, this one is in layers. It is in the yellow gold. This is called Dizzying Discs in gold. So this is that snake or cord type chain. This is a round chain with no links. 3 layers. They have these hammered gold discs on the bottom. The earrings, also those gold discs to match. So you wouldn't even need to upgrade those. This one came in as an exclusive. So I only got one. The first one right above the collar. Last one right above the bust. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to be able to bring it down to lay on the bust. So right about here, which is about mid-bust. This one is Dizzying Discs. There we go. In gold. And it is going to be number 15 tonight. Number 15. All right. Time for another survey question. How did we get here so fast? It doesn't seem to take long, does it? Here's one with 6 answers. Let's go with number 4. Name something cars didn't have 50 years ago. Something cars didn't have 50 years ago. A lot of things. Could be a much longer list. Cameras. That's a good thought. It wasn't on there. GPS was number 5. Trunks. I think, well, I don't know. Let's see. That was only in the 70s. That's sad. Ooh, seatbelt was number 2. Power windows were number 6. Bluetooth actually wasn't on there. Some cars still don't have that, so mine doesn't yet. AC, that was number 4. You got it, Becky. AC was number 4. The backup cameras. I love my backup camera. The radio, not so much the radio, but the CD player. And some don't have it now because we're starting to go to all Bluetooth or auxiliary. So some still don't. That was number 3. The heated seats. Oh, I love my heated seats. They're made for back pain. Did you know that? They're not for keeping you warm. They're for your back. That's what I use them for. Love them for that. Get in and I have an aching back. I turn on my heated seat up on high. CD player was number 3. We are missing number 1. I can't believe we're missing number 1. Let me make sure I didn't miss it. I don't think so. Also a safety device. Number 1, something cars did not have 50 years ago. You do it too, Shannon? Now I don't feel bad. That means I'm not actually old. Remote start and alarms. Nope, not those. Airbags. Yeah, airbags were number 1. And aren't we glad they have them? They cause some little issues of their own, but it's nothing nearly as bad as we would have if we didn't have the airbags. All right, moving right along. Next up is a necklace from our Urban line, which is unisex. I love some of these for layering, and this would be a beautiful one for layering. Take a look at that. Interlocking oval rings in textured and smooth finishes. This one is called Pit Stop in silver. And let me show you the length. The only difference is that our Urban ones don't come with earrings, just in case a man is buying it. So they don't automatically come with earrings. This is the length. So it's going to hang down there at bust level. It does have the extension still, so if you want to make it a little bit longer, it would hang down about here. So again, this is a great one for layering. I use these a lot, even just by themselves, to have a mid-length necklace, and then I wear some of my other really nice earrings with them. I like finding the ones like this that have the really pretty chains. So this is Pit Stop in silver. It is number 16. It almost looks braided. I like that look. Next up, we have a copper choker. So we have shiny copper. Our chokers have extra extension on them to give you extra room to extend them. This is 3 layers. 2 of copper chain, 1 of copper chain with dainty white pearly beads in it. The earrings are the little white pearly beads on the shiny copper backs. This is the length. So we have choker length, both C words ending in ER. So choker length with the extra extension, we're going to come down about here. So it's still not going to be a super long necklace. This is going to be one of our shorter necklaces, but you're going to be able to extend it quite a bit past the choker length. So this one is called Daintily Dapper in copper. And it likes to dance. Did you notice that? It is number 17. I don't even have to wiggle it. It just goes all on its own. Number 18. Number 18 is Tropical Tryst in orange. 17 to Marlowe. Tropical Tryst in orange. So that bright reddish orange, these are that mother of pearl finish on a silver setting. This is the length and size. So we're down to our last one of these. Tropical Tryst in orange, number 18. Number 19. Got another long necklace. This one is Royal Rainstorm in copper. So this is triple shiny copper teardrops. And then they're studded with those little white rhinestones in kind of a medium white rhinestone. So kind of showing you where those are at. The earrings, also the white rhinestones. This is the length. So about mid-abdomen, going down to mid-abdomen at least. With the 2-inch extension, it'll come down just a little bit further. So somewhere just above belly button, probably, depending on how you're shaped. Or right about there. You could also pull this up. This is a nice freely moving chain. The links on it aren't huge, but because of the style of necklace, I would be tempted to loop it around in the top of the necklace in there and double it, pull it up like that. So if you wanted to make it short, that would be the way to do it. This one is called Royal Rainstorm in copper, and it is number 19. I like it because it's so bright and pretty. That's what I love about copper. The brightness of it. All right. Next we have blue and green in one necklace. Let me get this turned around right. This is called Prismatic Reinforcements in multi. So these are alternating blue and green rhinestones in the marquee and square shapes. Our earrings are the little squares set on point, also blue and green. So these green ones have a little bit of blue in them too, and the blue has a little bit of green in it. So it's a really unique color. This is the length. So this is going to be a shorter one up around the collarbones. With the 2-inch extension, you can bring it down and make it a short upper chest necklace. So this one is Prismatic Reinforcements in multi. And it is number 20. There we go. Let me see how many I've got left, Caitlin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is going to be our last question. We have 5 more pieces to go tonight. We'll let Caitlin do her spinny thing. That's the official term, spinny thing, over there to decide who's going to win the free piece tonight. Oh, let's find a good one. Let's try this one. There's 6 answers. I'm not sold on all these answers, but I'll pick one that I am sold on. It's number 3. Name a state people visit to go skiing. Skiing. Where do people go to visit to ski? Like where all the ski resorts and stuff are. Number 1, yeah, it's going to be pretty obvious. Colorado. That's where the big ones are, right? Idaho was not on there. Vermont. Vermont was exactly right. That was number 3. What other states can you think of? Violet says Pennsylvania. It sure is cold there. Utah. Utah was number 4. Nevada, California. Those aren't on there. They didn't make the list. So we got Colorado, Vermont, and Utah. What are some other places they might visit to go skiing? Delaware, not Delaware. Montana. That's always a good place to visit, right? But not Montana. We should have made the list, right? There are ski resorts in Montana and Wyoming. We had them all over the place. Red Lodge, for one. Sleeping Giant. We had those. What other places can you think of that people might visit to go skiing? Yeah, we got Vermont. Vermont was definitely the answer. There's one more that should be fairly obvious. Lots of snow. cold enough to keep it. The other two I'm not sold on. Oregon, not Oregon. Arizona. Whew. I would hate to try to go skiing in Arizona. Alaska. Alaska was number 2. Yeah. I think there's actually only one we didn't get. And it was Maine. Maine. So they get pretty cold up there too because of their northern. They're so far north. So, yep. I don't know that there's any really resorts up there. Does anybody know? Are there ski resorts in Maine? I don't know if that's really a thing up there. No, they do all the lobstering and that kind of thing, crabbing. But I don't know if they do skiing. Could have mountains too. All right, down to our last one of these. And I know some of you had seen some of these earrings the other night. We are down to our last pair. These are Caribbean Cocktail in silver. So these are medium gray in color with a mother of pearl finish. So let me see if I can hold that at the camera. There we go. Very pretty mother of pearl finish on these. We have shiny silver beads. These are threaded on a thin wire. This is the length and size. So again, we're down to our last pair of these. Caribbean Cocktail in silver, number 21. Number 22. Some of these things just came in. We're already down to the last one. This one is Sierra Showroom in green. So we have a dark olive green and butterscotch brown beads in a slightly southwestern or a westerny style in that pendant. Those beads are also in the chain. So we've got some dark green teardrops and some round butterscotch beads. 21 to Helen. The earrings are the little butterscotch beads on a fishhook back. Speaking of which, butterscotch pudding sounds really good, doesn't it? I love butterscotch pudding. It's either a love or a hate thing. Just like tapioca. You either really like it or you really don't. All right, so this is hanging just above mid-abdomen, but with the 2-inch extension, you're going to be able to get it down about here. So you're going to be able to get it down into that lower abdomen a little bit more. This does have nice rounded links. So if you wanted to shorten it a bit, you could fasten it into this chain. You're not going to be able to do it a whole lot because of these beads. That's going to start to interfere down there. You could use the safety pin through both sides like this. You know, safety pin the 2 chains together to shorten it if you wanted to. That would keep it symmetrical. So this is Sierra Showroom in green. And it is going to be number 22. Number 23. Let's show our last green thing. Last green thing. Beaded Bliss in green. Beaded Bliss in green. So we have the green crackle beads. So light olive. Green crackle beads. Are you making fun of me, Marlo? With polished silver beads on the bottom. These are all stacked up and they look really pretty. The earrings are stacked green crackle beads. Which one do you object to? The butterscotch or the tapioca? I love them both. I'm equal opportunity. It's pudding, people. So this is the length. Some of it is above her collar. Some of it is below. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to the middle of the chest. It is always going to lay nicely because they've got it all together. It's all connected to each other. You don't like butterscotch? Good. I'll have your butterscotch pudding then. When we go out together next time, I'm ordering butterscotch pudding because I know you won't take any of it. This is called Beaded Bliss in green. And it is number 23. So Helen, you are our winner tonight. You're going to get one of your pieces free. That makes you feel better, right? Because I got a purple necklace coming up. Purple moonstones. And it's longer. Marlo wants number 23. This is Titanic Trinket in purple. So we have a teardrop shaped purple moonstone, kind of a ruffled pendant around it. You see those ruffles? The earrings are the silver tassels on a fishhook back. This is the length. So mid-abdomen with the 2-inch extension. I'm going to go down closer to belly button length. Of course, you could shorten it by fastening into the chain. Maybe pull it up like that. I love the way this ruffled pendant looks around this moonstone. It's really cool. Let me show you that close up. It's like 2 layers of ruffles. I haven't seen one like that before. So this is Titanic Trinket in purple, and Helen wants it. Number 24. You got it, Helen. And last but not least, these new orange earrings that we got in the other day. This is the last pair already. Farmhouse Fashion Show in orange. So we had these in yellow before. Now we have them in orange. So these are orange beads pressed into little silver flowers, forming a teardrop. And up at the top, we have an oval that is filled with those little orange beads. So it looks like this. This is the length and size. So we have Farmhouse Fashion Show in orange, and they're number 25. That is our last piece for the night. All right, invoices have been sent out. If I missed yours, make sure you let me know, and I can either resend it if it's already been sent, or I can get it out to you. Sometimes I overlook one. Hopefully I didn't. Yeah, I'm terribly shocked, Helen. Aren't you glad I didn't pull out any more purple tonight? Yeah, so they are sent out. Let's see. I think that's all I need to tell you. Our fashion fixes are coming in. They're supposed to be here Monday, so we're going to look at those Wednesday night and Friday night. I have to order Saturday night, so you'll have just a few days to make up your mind what you'd like. I did post the video of them so that everyone would be able to see them. So they should be on all the stations. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. As I'm sitting here, I'm second guessing myself on YouTube. I'm going to go back and make sure it's there. But yeah, so those fashion fixes we're going to look at, plus the exclusive pieces that we get every month. All right. So we will see you all back Wednesday, 7 p.m. I'll be mailing out packages tomorrow. So make sure your invoices are paid if you want your package in the mail tomorrow, because the program won't let me print your shipping label until the invoice is paid. That's the breaks of the electronic stuff, right? It does all the heavy lifting for us, but it also causes some complications. Thanks for dropping in, Mom. I hope you had fun with the speaker and your group. You all have a great night, and we'll see you back Wednesday.